Welcome back, people. We got another video on the SameBike L026 version 2 or L0262. I've just literally took it off charge. Now the one good thing about the version 2 is that this little cap here would never stay on the old SameBike, whereas if, well, on the SameBike L026, yeah, it would never stay on, whereas if this one with the L0262, this rubber seal has actually managed to stay on. The only thing is, it's still the same. It's quite fiddly to to get it in. Hold on, we might get there. So today I'm going to be doing a bit of a review on this bike. So there you go, it's in now. Yeah, I'm doing a bit of a review on it, and we're going to talk about the upgrades and how it's been going within a month. Now, this bike, the only thing I can say is I can't fault it in. There's only what. No, there's one way I could definitely fault it. There's definitely one way, and that's the horrible rear suspension. So what have we done in a month? We had a problem with the pass. The pass wasn't working. The throttle worked, but when I pedal, there was no electric. That ended up being the MOSFETs in the converter. I got a new one sent out to me. I changed that. Since then, I've not had a problem. So what have we done? We've got the Rock Bros headlight, which we've done a review on this. The Rock Bros Smart rear light. When I brake, this light gets brighter on its own, which is pretty smart. I've still got that on there. Didn't even notice. Anyway, we've upgraded the handlebars. We upgraded the we put a horn, the Rock Bros horn. Again, we did a review on that. We upgraded the head stem. That is definitely the first upgrade that I needed to do, because otherwise you're leaning too far down, whereas if this way I can sit more with my back straight rather than hunched over. So the yeah, the head stem is definitely a must. Again, we've got a separate video. We have changed the brakes from normal brakes to hydraulic pull brakes, X-Tech brakes. Again, we've done videos. The tyres, we've now got Continental Trial King tyres, 26 inch at 2.4 inch wide. And we have the slime tubes in there as well. We've also upgraded, this is ridiculous, we've upgraded to the Rock Bro pedals, which they are quite sharp, if I'm honest. They definitely give you grip. A lot of people said, what if I slip? How's it feel? It's not going to feel good, but to be honest, I've never ever slipped on these, not even once. That's how good these pedals are. We also upgraded the new rear air shock, which definitely the best upgrade I did on the L026, and definitely the best upgrade I've done on the L026 version 2. 165mm, whereas if before on the old SameBike I had 195, I think that was too big. It was definitely too big. I don't think it was too big. This one is 165mm over 35mm. Definitely the best upgrade that I did. Yeah, that's £100 that was, but it was, yeah, it was way worth it. The problem that we did have was squeaking with the rear shock, so we got that, and I still got a bit of squeak. And as you can see now, I've got a ton of grease in there. I don't care that it looks messy, it stops it squeaking, and that's what I care about. I got some grease on here. I've literally just greased it up. This is why you can see the grease. I haven't wiped off the excess just as of yet. And then we got grease around here. I think that's pretty much it on the upgrades. So you can obviously get an upgraded battery for this, which yeah, I'm definitely going to be having one of those at some point. I'm not in too much of a rush because this battery does get good range. Also, we've done the speed hack on this thing as well. Again, well, you'll find all of the videos of all the upgrades on our playlist of e-bikes and electric scooters. If you're new to the channel, I'd definitely recommend to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on future videos on this. We've got a hill test coming on this bike. That's going to be coming very soon. And we also got an off-road, trying this off-road to see what it's like. It does come with original nylon tyres. Don't recommend them, but they're okay for time being. The cable management was a bit messed up. One of the cables ran through here, then over the shock and in, which could obviously damage the wire and split it. I did have a bit of a dent in my wire. I put a bit of black tape, electrical tape round, unclipped these, pulled this whole entire wire forward, put them back on with cable ties, and then pulled out the wire out of here, ran the wire underneath the bracket rather than the outside so the wires don't stick out for a chance for it to catch onto something as I'm riding. And we put it coming around, cable tie here, round, and then we went through there and back up into the converter. So cable management is definitely a lot better now. But as it stands, as a bike without all of the upgrades, it's a very good bike apart from just one thing. It's very squeaky on that rear suspension. I greased the absolute daylights out of that other one and I just could not get it to stop squeaking. But in total, £909 the bike cost, and therefore it's been, you can add it up yourself. So £909, we've spent £10 on the electric Rock Bros horn, £20 on the front headlight, £20 on the rear smart light, £20 for the front tyre, £20 for the rear tyre, so there's 40, £10 for slime inner tubes, so there's another 20, £10 a piece they were. The head stem, I think that was around about 13-ish pounds, let's just call that £15. The carbon fibre handlebars, well, don't know why I had to think about that. The carbon fibre handlebars, they were coming in at £20 as well, at 720mm, 31.8 in the centre. And then this reinforced bracket here, you don't have to have this is purely optional. I just get that because once before I was riding off-road, a lot of bouncing, and it snapped here. And yeah, this is just basically trying to strengthen the handlebars, make it that little bit stronger. This came in at £8. I think, oh yeah, pot of grease, £6. You definitely need the pot of grease. Multi-purpose grease is fine. You can get that from your local bike shop. So however much that comes to, that's how much I've spent. And of course, electrical tape is always a good thing to have. Cable ties, again, cable ties £5 for 300, I think it was. Electrical tape 6 rolls for I think a £5. So I have definitely done well over £1,000 on this, but £1,000 later, and it seems to stand up as a pretty decent bike, to be honest. And within 1 month, I have covered 120 miles. Now, I'm going to do another review on this when I get to 200 miles, because I'm definitely going to be using this a lot more off-road now we've got these good tyres on there. We'll see how well it stands up with all the vibration and the bumps and stuff going off-road. We also did a battery hack maintenance on the battery. Again, all of these videos are in our playlist. Keep an eye out for us riding uphill testing and our first off-road testing. I also spent another £4, just a personal preference, on little dice there on the intake and outtake of the suspension, and of course there on the front wheel and rear wheel. Other than that, this bike has been running perfectly fine, apart from the past problem that we had when we actually received it. Apart from that, the bike's been running great. I took off the front headlight and the horn. The horn is inside the headlight, so I took that off, just wrapped that cable round here, put some electrical tape, and then zipped it up. So that's that covered, waterproof-ish. I have used this in the rain though, a lot, and it's okay. It does perfectly, really well in the rain, in fact. So it's definitely waterproof to a certain point of of rain. I've rid this in proper heavy rain as well, and it's been good. The brakes, we're going to do a brake test with these new brakes. I have used them riding around, but I haven't actually done a stop test to see how quick it is. So again, that we're going to have. Top speed test. Obviously, we did do the speed hack, but I haven't done a speed test yet. So again, that's to come as well. But I'm looking more forward to the uphill test to show you guys, and I'm definitely looking forward to going off-road on this. Them videos are going to be coming soon. I definitely recommend this bike. It does need a few upgrades though, as I said. If you're not bothered about a bit of a squeak, it's okay. Now, the tyres and stuff, that's more of a personal preference. The nylon tyres are okay that it comes with, but probably would not recommend it. That's why I got this Rockbro horn, because I took off the front headlight, and then obviously we have this as our headlight here. The Rockbros, not sponsored, but definitely recommend it. Very, very good. Insanely bright. We've done a separate video on that. As also, you can also pull off the back part here, and you can use that as a power bank, so you can charge it this way. Okay, there you go. So that's C-port, a C-port charger. So I can charge my phone with a C-port wire, but also underneath here we have a USB port, so we can also charge our phone either USB. So as what I do is I run my C-port wire there from my mobile to charge my mobile, and then I use a USB wire here to charge my GoPro as I'm recording and riding. Works perfect, absolutely great. Yeah, the battery, maybe I might get a new battery at some point. Well, I say maybe, I definitely will. I'm just not sure just as of when yet. Cash flow's a bit low after doing all of these upgrades. But yeah, there's going to be a lot more on this bike to come. And of course, we do have other electric bikes and stuff on the channel as well. If you've got any comments at all, do leave them in the comment section below. I do try my best to respond to every comment. Don't forget to drop a like as well. I hope this review helped you out. As I said, without any upgrade at all, the most two important ones for me is definitely that head stem, because I'm over 6 foot. I'm leaning over too much, whereas if that being higher, I can sit back and relax. The rear shock, how squeaky that is, it drives you mad. You don't necessarily have to buy an air shock like I have. You could buy a cheaper suspension, a lot cheaper than that, or even a second-hand one, just to try and get rid of that irritation of that squeak. Anyway, hope you guys did enjoy this one. Drop a like and keep an eye out for the next one coming very soon. We catch you people again soon for some more fun and games. I am out.